time. The 46 is next in line I'm going to play with. I told you I needed the wheel cylinder to finish that. And it just came in yesterday. So we've got two new wheel cylinders for it. We're going to put on there once this is off the ground. We should have that off the ground tomorrow. It's kind of hard to bring a truck in here and work on it at 6 o'clock at night when we got guys coming in tomorrow morning at 6:30 to start working. So kind of a pain in the butt to clean this stuff off the ground, bring a truck in here, try and get something done in 2-3 hours, then take it back outside. So I'm probably gonna wait till the weekend, Friday night, Saturday morning-ish, to bring it in here. We're gonna do the wheel cylinders on it, and then it'll be good. It'll be pretty much done besides some lighting. I should finish that also this weekend. I am going to Advance. I got to get, I know I need a headlight for it, and the rest will be just simple wiring issues. I had all the lights working at one time about a year ago, so I'm thinking they're probably just ground issues, being it's sitting so long. I contacted the stripper for hire that did my sandblasting for the bunk of the Kenworth. We're going to have him come back out, I think, in April. Once it warms up a little bit here, he is going to sandblast the cab on the Kenworth. And the reason why I'm going to have him do, I'm not ready to paint it yet, but it's an all aluminum cab with a fiberglass top. And I'm going to have him soda blast it, get the paint off of it, because I want to work on the interior. With the air horns having the holes there, and the cab lights having holes, and blowing it with 120 pounds of pressure, if I do the interior and get it done up perfect, when he comes out in, let's say, 2 years from now to soda blast everything for paint, he's going to blow all that soda in my cab. So I don't want that. So I'm going to have him come out this April. He's going to soda blast everything on that truck, and then I can start working on the interior, working my way inside out. Like I said, I'm not really worried about it rusting or anything because it's all aluminum and fiberglass. And I think that's just the best decision to make on that because, like I said, I don't want to put much money in that truck right now at this time. But I want to keep playing with it. So that's that one. And this 46 should be coming in this weekend. But I think since we're talking about it, I will just go over there and let you see the truck real quick, show you a little bit more about it, kind of introduce you guys to the truck before I start working on it. So let's go over there. It's very cold out. It's probably about 15-20 degrees right now. The winds are about 20 miles an hour with gusts up to 35. So I'm kind of done working on this stuff outside in this type of weather. I just don't need to be out here doing it. Look at the old tires on it. It is dry rotted, but like I said, I did need new rubbers. Bed's in pretty good shape. I mean, it needs some patching done, but those are easy fix for us anyway. I'll show you the motor in it. It's a 235 cubic inch, according to the internet research I've done. That's the motor. Like I said, I already went through some of the wiring. There's some wires. There's not much to this truck. I think there's only like maybe 10 wires total on the whole truck. But we'll go inside of it. Okay, we remember this view before when we were working on the Mac. I took you through the truck real quick, but I'm going to show you this part. The floor is out. I do have the floor. It's inside the place. It's a wooden floor. It's very simple. A couple screws holding it down. And again, a quick overview of the truck. This is the 2-speed rear end. It's a 4-speed transmission, 2-speed rear end. It's kind of cool because I haven't seen many 2-speed rear end trucks. This is a 1.5 ton Chevy. It's 1946, but a lot of them are just normal 4-speeds. There's not many with a 2-speed rear end, at least in this area. So it is a pretty cool truck. Battery should be good still. We'll do a walk around on the lights that are working. 4 ways are on. Marker lights on. I did get new glass for the top. This headlight's out, but I did buy a headlight this side from Advance. I think they're like $7. So that lights are all working there. Cab lights, they were working. The cab lights were on last year. These two got new glasses in it. This one in the far end. The middle one's still original because it was working normal. But I think I just got a ground issue there. We got the marker lights working on the sides. It is missing the tailgate. We got the four ways working here. This is the old stoplight. Glass bulb. But the last time I remember it was not working. I did try and change the bulb in it, hoping that was it, and it's not. I'm going to check one more time over the weekend, making sure it has power. But I'm pretty sure there's something internally wrong with it. I'm pretty sure I checked if it had power before. But this plate was the original plate. It's in Ohio, 1946. I can't use it no more. Obviously, I'll have to put it to the front of the truck. But it is a pretty cool plate. But again, the marker lights are on. It came with a spare tire. Stupid me. I didn't take it with me when I got the truck. I left it behind, told the guy I'd come back for it, and I never showed back up to get the spare tire. Also, the tailgate's been missing since I got it. So we definitely don't have a tailgate. I'll probably end up making one someday. But at the moment, I could have had a spare tire and I don't. Now these, some people ask, are these the old split rims? These trucks, well, this truck did not have a split rim. There's no split in it. What it is this ring is ovaled to the rim. So when you lower the air pressure, spin the ring around until it lines up with the rim and it'll slide off. So you slide the ring back on, turn it, and then add air to the tire. Keeps it on there. The Mac, as of now, still has the old split rims. And I'll just take a quick walk over there, show you it. It's dangerous. You don't want to screw around with that stuff. And I'm looking at tires and rims right now for it, because those are original tires when I got the truck. I just kind of got the truck running. I took it to a shop. They looked over it, said it was good, and we just started running it. But these tires are, I think the company's been out of business for at least 10 years after this tire. But you can see these are the old split rims. You can see the split right there. So you got to watch putting air in these things. I don't like doing it. I actually, luckily, don't have to do it often. But this one's a little bit more rustier. You can see here. So it's time for it to go. And there's your split. But usually when I add air to it, when I need to add air to it, I use my left hand. And I stay back here and I'll add air this way. In case it ever came off, I'll lose my left hand. I'm not left-handed, I'm right-handed. So I make sure I don't use the hand I need every day. But that has the old split rims. I don't like them. Stay away from them. At the time, it held air. It got moving. I don't need an inspection for the truck because it's an antique. So I used it. But this summer, it's getting new rubbers. This summer, this is going to get new rubbers. And this truck will basically be done. That truck will finally be done. The Kenworth has a long way to go. So I got our headlights, high beam, low beam. I am missing the old, when I first got this truck, I thought my windshield was about ready to fall out. Well, it did that. I didn't like that. Got nervous. And then I realized there used to be like a window regulator right there. You just wind it up, and what it did was it pushed the window out. And you can see that little piece right there is where it's attached to. So I need one of those. But as promised, we're gonna start the truck. I'm gonna pump the throttle for about 10 seconds, get some gas into that carburetor. I'll pull the choke out. And everything on this truck is pretty much original. They said the bench seat when I got it was not original. Everything else pretty much is, besides the lights, because I did change it from a 6-volt system to a 12-volt system, and I wanted it to not blow the lights out when I was using it. So right now we're going to try and start the truck. I'll show you pretty much how easily it fires up. I'll go from there. There's your push starter on the ground. So you turn the key on. That's it. Doesn't do nothing. and then you push this lever and it fires the truck up. Okay, so you can see the bed is down. I'm going to show you how we lift the bed up. First you push the clutch in, and then you're going to pull this lever out. That one actuates the PTO. This one lets it lift up. Make sure the truck is in neutral, and then let out the clutch. Now everything is very cooled right now. Cooled fluid, cooled everything, but that's how it goes up. Up. That's about how much it'll dump. The frame is riveted. See the rivets? So it's a riveted frame. And you can see you should put something in there, keep it from falling on you, but there's the 2-speed rear end. Here's the motor with it running. We also did drop the oil pan. It was leaking oil pretty bad around the pan, so we took the bolts off and dropped the pan, put a new gasket underneath it, put it back in. But it's a very simple truck. There's nothing to it. And this was my first starter project that got me into all these other trucks. And I feel like I tackled the worst truck first, which was the Mack. Like I said, I tell everybody it should have been scrapped, and I still say it to this day. It was not worth what I put into it, but it is a cool truck. I learned a hell of a lot. So now I'm pretty much done with it, and we're under the Kenworth. I got what I could do in the winter time and with the money we had playing around with, and now I'm just going to play a little bit on a 46 because it doesn't need much. I mean, like I said about the tires, and these tires, this is why I need tires. You can see these are just bare, but I can fill about 6 skid loader buckets full of dirt in this thing. I've been moving it around, probably put about just 10 miles with it fully loaded around here, dumping dirt, and tires never blown yet, but it's time for it to go. So this will be in the shop this weekend, putting some wheel cylinders underneath of it. And that's pretty much it. We're gonna wire it up, play with it a little bit, and if there's something else I can answer questions on with this 46, I'd love to answer them. Windows go down and back up. So everything works on it. Works great. And watch how the door closes. Perfect. Now your old gas cap. Gas. Gas tank is under the seat. Yeah, so I'm kind of excited to take this to truck shows. I know the insurance is very cheap on any antique truck like this size. And new tires, and I'll be at truck shows with this. So it's going to be a battle between taking the Mack and the 46 to a truck show. I think I'm going to probably end up taking the Mack more though, because the maximum speed on this, screaming, is 45 miles an hour. Maximum speed on the Mack, screaming, is 63 miles an hour. So I guess it depends how far away the truck show is. But this is the sleeper that goes on the Kenworth. I did it's a 36-inch. Doors work good on it. There's the levers that you pull. I'll find it. This one's not hooked up. I'll have to get a new lever for that side, I guess. Okay, let's try this side. This one's hooked up. So this is the 36-inch bunk. Got all the trim pieces in there. This is the vent. So yeah, I'm excited to work on everything, but you got to be smart with your money. I mean, your business got to come first, because your business is what makes you money for this. And when you see an opportunity to invest $10,000 to make you $50,000, you invest the $10,000 to make you $50,000. It's just as simple. And once you make you $50,000, then you want to play a little bit. So that's the hard balancing act, is trying not to work your life away, try and have a future with it, but also you have fun. You don't want to live your 100 years working the whole time, making a bunch of money you can never spend. So I have to say the hardest thing is balancing business, fun, and family. Like I said, let me know what you guys got. I'm curious to learn what you guys have that follows me, so I can help you guys out, and maybe you can help me out. But we're gonna work on that 46 this weekend. And as always, thank you for following, thank you for subscribing, thank you for the comments. I really like the fact that everybody chimes in and asks questions and answers each other's questions. That's what it's about. I want everybody to have fun building their projects at the same time as they're learning something from somebody else. That way they don't have to overspend money on something that they shouldn't have bought because somebody else knows the answers to it. So thanks again, and thanks for following. It's always appreciated.